Merhaba arkadaşlar.
What are you here for, friend?
I need something repaired.
Great! Come back anytime, friend. What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
I could go for something to eat now. I feel quite hungry.
Adana kebap pişiriyor sanki. Ne yaptık ya? Ters çevirecektim abi. Dur. Çevir böyle.
I should eat something.
Pissing down rain again.
Go and arrest him quickly.
I have to be careful. He's already pretty cocked up. That's just great. This one's spoiled.
Damn weather. Now I've got you.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse. I have to hammer it more evenly.
It was you! These days, no one's ever really safe. Filthy vermin! It was you! To the stocks with him! So, here you are. Now I've got you.
Güzel.
It was you! To the stocks with him!
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
Teşekkürler.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Can we go to Samin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready,
Yani.
so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
Aye.
Then get yourself something nicer.
Can you tell me where I can get nicer clothes?
The only decent tailor around is Bartoszek in Troshkovitz. He'll surely sell you some. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's
Güzel.
sake.
Hadi düğüne
Dress
katılalım
up
artık ya.
nicely so you don't
Terziye
disgrace
gidelim, bir
me.
elbise
And
kıyafet.
please, no damned armor.
All right, all right.
Stop moaning and do it. We don't want to be late.
Şuraya da bir
I
gidelim
really
ya.
need to eat something.
It was you! Surrender at once!
What? That fella. He's the one.
Böyle bura.
How can I help you today, friend?
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
Ha, düğün için
Come to the
varmış.
right place.
Güzel.
I'm sure you'll find something you like.
Hocam bir düğün
And
için
when you change into it,
elbise
I'll tell
alacaktım.
you
Güzel
right
bir şey
away
olsun.
if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about.
Bir
I'm
düğüne,
invited too.
bir düğüne katılmak için
I
neden
sewed
ne uğraş?
clothes for the groom.
What do you think? Can I wear this to the wedding?
No, absolutely not. You can't go to the wedding like that. Pick something better.
I'll have a look at the wares.
İyi bir gezelim o zaman. Tamam.
Thank you, and take care. What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Do I look good now? I don't want to embarrass myself at the wedding.
No, absolutely
Yiyeceğiz mi?
not. You can't go to the wedding like that. Pick something better. What can I do for you?
Do I look good now? I don't want to embarrass myself at the wedding.
Well, it's not that bad, but it's still missing something.
Bir bakalım.
I could go for... Do I look good now? I don't want to...
Not great.
Show me...
Ya da isimimiz yok gibi ya. Neyse.
Oh well, what can you do?
Do I look good now? I don't want to embarrass myself at the wedding.
Well, it's not that bad, but it's still missing something.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Bunu da takalım. Bildiğim için halledelim. Ondan sonra şey yaparız.
God bless.
Can we go to semi
Aslında
now?
gidebilir miyiz?
Henry, have you been in the heat for too long, or what? We're going to a wedding, not a damn battle.
Is there a difference?
Listen, lad, stop fooling around and spare me your wisecracks. Take that armor off and put on something decent.
Ha, zırhımı çıkarayım. Tamam abi. Şimdi
What are you here for, friend?
Can we go to semi now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we
tamam
can
abi.
go.
Sen üstünü hallet.
Welcome, blacksmith.
Huh.
We were
Sonunda
beginning to
düğüne
worry.
katıldık.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a
yüzümüzde-
wedding present.
Look who's
Abi
finally
yüzümüz
here.
veren kötü
Welcome,
falan.
Radovan.
O iyi olmadı ya.
And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Laura von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Laura von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off.
But they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offence and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Why would it be a disgrace?
Because of the beggars by the gate. And also because of Yurko and his band. I should never have invited them.
Do you want me to get rid of those beggars?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward. If that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls
Kimi
around.
ayarlayacaksın? Hadi bakalım.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
Yüzümü
One
bacaklarımız
more
hep kan
thing,
ama
sir.
What
böyle
else?
gidiyor.
Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Please, help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread.
Have mercy, noble folk. Radovan.
How's it? How's your health?
What can I tell you? You know how it is.
Aye. Well, you're not getting there.
Forget it. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
You have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
Ha,
You
bak
mean
bana
Sir
vurdu.
Hans? Aye, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
What can you do? I had to defend my lord.
So he really is some kind of nobleman, is he? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I hope he forgets it quickly. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones.
Anlaştık olur.
All good?
It's all good.
Yansın her şey.
See?
Alırım.
I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not.
Umarım değil.
You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry,
I'm Svatja. The pretty girl getting married today is my
sensin
sister.
o.
so I've heard.
This is Vitek.
The son of the biggest drunkard around. Be glad you didn't have the honor. Fortunately, my father's not here to embarrass me again. Ma's afraid he got lost. Or she didn't even come to the wedding because of it. But I'm sure he's just sleeping off his hangover somewhere.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
She's nothing special. Are all the pretty ones already taken?
Whoa! Steady on. Well, she's not half bad. What's her name anyway, Svatja?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, Unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
You can forget about it.
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight. What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was
Buraya
walking
koy.
by a while ago.
Something sweet. Anything. Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't
Hayırdır
it the other
oğlum?
way
Sevgilim
around?
oldu da canım
You keep me awake at
cimcim oldu
night.
ha?
You poor thing. Try a
Oh,
decoction of
Melissa mı?
Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips.
Bak bak.
And,
Hareketler. O kız ben ayarlayacağım.
put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it?
Oo, şey yanlış oldu.
Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma then, and give her my greetings.
But
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out though.
But
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Aha.
fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Aldın mı kızı? Ooh.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone, or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Ratai. Well, it's my new home.
New? Why?
Because my village was torched. So I fled there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind
Oh.
off things.
Böyle bir sevgilim var.
Sorry, Mishka, but I've got a sweetheart at home.
And I've got an aunt. What of it? I just want to dance with you, not marry you.
We'll dance then.
And do you know how?
Hadi tamam
Or will
edelim.
you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
He can't possibly come worse than poison. He tries to hump her right away.
See? You're doing pretty good.
I'm a natural.
Don't get so cocky. But you haven't stepped on my feet so far, which I can't say for many.
I wonder how Henry will fare.
I hope he's got something up his sleeve.
He
Thanks,
can't
Henry.
possibly come off
I enjoyed the dance.
Unless he tries to hump her right away.
Here in front of every... Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
Ne başlıyor.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Burgoff in return.
Well, let's say I passed out from it. It would be your duty to escort
Ne yok?
me somewhere cool and shady. Preferably something quiet.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I tried to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Burgoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
This smells so good.
How do you like the food?
Shady.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
How about giving them a few groschen? Wouldn't that do it?
Christ, don't even think about it. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many of them tomorrow. Never, ever give them groschen. Better let them starve than that.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Simeon's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old
Kadın
hag.
mı bir de erkek sanıyordum.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
I'm not hungry right now.
Well, that's too bad.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Aren't the gods supposed to keep everyone safe?
Well,
It is roasting. Right, it is roasting. Oh my, this smells so good. Can I get you a piece of pig? Golden and it is roasting. Right from Mars Kitchen. It is oh my. This smells so good. Right from Mars Kitchen. Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy, well fed, here on the table. It will settle your stomach. Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy, well fed, here on the table. It will settle your stomach. Piglet? So that your stomach can handle all that drink today.
이거 너무 뻑뻑해.
Just for a moment.
Bakalım işte.
I can't bear your bullshit over and over again. How do you like the food? Are you still
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Evet, onu güzel tespit edeyim.
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
At least they've not fucked that up yet.
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink.
Ne alaka lan?
We have to
İtibar
find
kaybedildi.
something
İtibar
better.
kazandı.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept their binocle pishy, but old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Bodak even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger,
Siz bu aydın oğlum.
gawking
Gündeyiz
at the
şu an.
door, and not moving
Uysal
an inch.
yaklaşıyoruz size.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I don't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I? I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Christ, pardon me.
Yes, that too. But the longer we wait, the more the guests eat and drink.
Don't you worry about that. We've arranged everything, and we were happy.
I'm so
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
Aynen öyle.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Aynen öyle. Hadi git. O gitsin de bir içki alalım. İçki. Bunda mı? Hepsini mi alıyoruz yoksa bir daha koyalım? Bu kadar.
Maybe old enough to marry, but as long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me.
Hey ahbap.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hurry! Bring it on! Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
Bozuldum sandım diyor.
A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to
Oğlum
help.
hayırdır?
What's happened?
The sword's gone.
Ha nasıl çal dedin oğlum
A
kılıcı?
wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the
Oğlum
floor with
nasıl
me.
çal dedi
You'll
kızı?
see.
Var bence
He'll
kalsaydı
make
bu
sure
arada.
I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well, you know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true.
Onlar almış olabilir.
One of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semyon. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better. I can't complain, though.
Since when? You do nothing but complain. In, day out.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
Nice haul.
And
now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Oh, not at all. What do I? It's just you'd be better off the same.
I don't see the old man anywhere, so we're good.
I really need to eat something.
You, lad, come here for a moment.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
And why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? Well, we can't let her sit in a corner till the end.
She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But be gentle with her, though. She's a sensitive girl.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. Just keep looking at me, and you won't care about anyone else.
I don't think that'll work.
How about I get you something to drink? For courage?
Well, that might work.
What do you fancy?
I'd like some wine.
Hold on. I'll get it right away. I need something to eat.
Why the long face?
Just got
hungry I could eat a horse.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on us. Someone should really do something.
a drink before performing a church.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
You'd better forget about that real quick. I just look like an idiot.
Hey! Dressed in yellow. You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bushek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jelly-Off.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty.
Hocam ben
As
ne diyorum
daft
sen
as
ne
a
diyorsun? Ben
bag of
diyorum
rocks.
karar desini sensin diyor.
That's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have.
Aha.
Plenty.
Plenty?
Every god has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bushek.
I'm not Bushek, but still. Cheers. Ugh, it's really sour. What the hell is this?
Wine, of course. All the way from Burgundy, they say.
Ugh, tastes awful.
Ah, just drink, Bushek.
I don't really... Oh, never mind.
You know, Shay.
What would I do in a town
He's an
full of
old
monks?
man.
Aye.
Doing here all of that's the old bastard, pretty woman.
If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given her a rest long
What I'm
ago.
hiding from.
You'd have to hear him.
Aha,
He doesn't miss
şurada.
his chance.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to
Ay,
death if he
sen
wasn't on my
hala
arse for a while.
kız buldun da
So, are you glad to see me?
Ya sen de bize şey yaptılardı. Adamın okunuşunu
It
aldı.
doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my...
Aha.
girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
Çok pardon.
So you've
Kılıcı
ganged
sana
up on me, eh?
bulduğum için.
First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on, no change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. Blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his crawl. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that.
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecote. He didn't have the sword anymore.
I don't know. I don't trust you much, but I don't have a choice. I'll go and check it out.
I expect an apology as soon as you find the sword. And, Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Can't you just let it go? Never. Oldram complained about you again. Final was easily old man.
Doğru söylüyordur adam belki.
Someone spread some all over.
I'm sorry. I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one.
Rahatsız etmeyeceğim. Boş ver.
It happens.
Kızım ama göz ana görevi. Ne çoktu.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better.
So it's that you threw it in here.
Güzel.
Neighbours at yours. I like to talk your whole gang.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county.
Bir daha da
Who stole it?
sahip ha. Bir yerde bırakma.
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Berghoff has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Berghoff.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I
Hadi
sent
bu adam
someone to
gerçekten.
look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
Saldırıya
I
uğramasınlar.
sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started.
Oldu abi, bozuldum mu ya? Gelmedi belki.
Damn it.
Bekliyoruz bakalım hala. Güzel oldu üstümüz ya.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
kış. Hans yolunda. Hassas çakal değil ha. Beraber ortada kaybolduyduk, etkilik bulduyduk. Ondan sonra birbirleriyle kavga ediyorduk. Sonra Hans bir anda kayboldu. Ne ara kız bu ayarladın? Ne zaman ettin?
Right back where we started.
Neden gelmedi adam ya? Lord neden gelmedi Lord? Gel artık be Lord. Henry'in sabrı kalmadı.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Father, have you seen the bride and groom? I'd like to personally congratulate them.
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Alder since he made his vows.
All right.
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father. I won't disturb you anymore.
God be with you. Till we meet again.
Only a small group went after him.
No one in tears as well. Even my husband. God bless. What would you like?
Excuse me, my lady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children, and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you.
No.
Our older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now. God be with you. It happened!
Sık mı diyorum?
Just watch where you're going next time.
Does no one really know anything?
You like the kitchen scraps that much?
Wounds, old Ram. Can't you let it go for once? We came here to have fun.
What are you doing here? I hope you don't get into another brawl like you did at my
Ne
place.
diyorsun abla sen yatak mısın?
First of all, I didn't start it. And secondly, who'd you take me for? I know how to behave at a wedding.
I hope so. I'll tell Lord Samin to watch out for you.
Can't stand the look of you.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Samin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. Take care, friend.
Mahsen.
I'm a silly...
Abla ne hayırdır neden ağlıyorsun?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well.
Oldu ona.
Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's... Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
Oğlum siz severek birbirinize evlenmediniz mi?
You two look so happy.
Yani.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am!
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day, especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Shouldn't you slow down? The night is still young. Maybe Alder will come back and you'll have duties.
Mother said all a girl has to do is lie down and hold on. I can do that drunk. Let Alder do all the work.
Ağlama ablam, gül ya.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell!
Ne oluyor
It's
oğlum
you
lan?
again!
Ne çıkıp duruyorsun karşımda? Manyak herif.
Wait! Fuck off, man! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
Hadi lan oradan manyak herif. Nereden çıkarttın oğlum onu?
Doing a drunken fool!
Manyak herif. Millete yavşıyorsun gene bize mi vuruyor?
Someone's been coming
Yeah,
to the
but-
neighbor's wife, eh?
Ha Hans'ın burada mıydın? Teşekkürler Hans'ın.
Not blame you.
Beni seçmişsiniz
You
mi?
might
Kusura
have
bakma, özür
waited
dilerim.
until this all went home.
Saygı yine bakıyor Hans'a.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Hey!
Ya lan.
Get here,
Böyle
Don't play games with me.
Enough.
Fight.
I'll be done with you in a flash! Good! Nice and Go!
geldi yok geldi.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this
Durun, durun,
rubble before
sakin
they
ol, hoş
turn
geldin.
everything into
Durun.
firewood.
Konuştuğumuz adam bu olmuş lan. Ne oluyor oğlum? O sesi. İlettin değil mi?
Cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Aa, siz.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's
Ben
mission?
duydum onu.
I don't know. Should I?
A few days ago, we sent him with a message for Sir Otto von Berghoff to his castle Trotsky.
A few days ago, you see. Well, Trotsky isn't that far away. Shouldn't he be back by now?
He should. But he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake! Get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Ah,
Oh, don't get ahead
başımıza
of
neler neler
yourself.
geldi.
I won't
Nasıl
rest until
saldırıya
my
uğradık.
nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey!
Abi şu duruma düşmüş halimize bak.
Give it a rest.
Lastiklerle birlikteydik.
No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that
Teşekkürler.
I'm glad to see you again.
Bazen senlerle ters gidiyoruz, sana inanmıyorum.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that
Güzel, hatanı anlaman güzel.
you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Hadi kabul edelim.
All right.
Kabul edelim.
I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha-fucking-ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's
Oğlum
right.
gece çok güzel.
Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate.
Demek benim için çalıyor oğlum.
12 more times, and the priest will come for you.
Demek bizim
Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble!
Hadi buyur. Ama bunlar bir de düşman olmuyor sonra. Baksana durum iyice karıştı. Lan alt tarafı bir kavga çıktı. Bizim de suçumuz yok.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Tamam hani az biraz nedir falan ama iyi çocuktur yani sonuçta.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. the store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Or Sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.